flag has a rich and tumultuous history, deeply intertwined with the country's political landscape. Over the years, its design has evolved to reflect the shifts in Syria's governance, national identity, and political ideologies. Historically, the flag that most Syrians associate with their country's identity is a red, green, black, and white tricolour. This version of the Syrian flag with two green stars in the middle was adopted in 1980 under the regime of President Hafez al-Assad, marking a period of Ba'athist rule and a broader Arab unity version. The two stars symbolize Syria's union with Egypt in the United Arab Republic in 1958, a union that dissolved in 1961. For decades, this flag flew as the national symbol under both Hafez and his son Bashar al-Assad, the latter having continued the legacy of the Ba'athist regime after his father's death in 2000. However, as the Syrian civil war broke out in 2011, this flag came to symbolize oppression and dictatorship in the eyes of many Syrians, especially the rebels who rose against the Assad regime. As the war dragged on and the opposition forces grew stronger, a new flag emerged. This flag, often referred to as the rebel flag, was introduced by the Syrian National Coalition, which sought to represent the opposition to the Assad regime. The new flag, also consisting of red, green, black, and white horizontal stripes, stands out due to its three red stars in the center. The colors hold significant meaning. Green represents hope and independence. White symbolizes peace and a bright future. And black denotes the hardships and struggles that the Syrian people have endured throughout their tumultuous history. The three red stars symbolize the regions that were seen as the heart of the Syrian revolution: Damascus, Aleppo, and Deir ez-Zor, places that became strongholds of resistance. As the rebellion grew, the flag became an emblem of resistance and a symbol of the aspiration for a democratic and free Syria. It was raised on the streets of rebel-controlled territories, and during key moments it replaced the Assad-era flag in public spaces, institutions, and even homes.
After a long civil war and unrest following the change in regime in Syria, the symbols of national identity have also changed. And here in New Delhi, we are right now at the Embassy of Syrian Arab Republic, which has now the new flag, the flag that has been now put up by the rebels. This flag is different from the earlier Syrian flag, and it has a different color scheme too. The colors that have been used in this new official flag of Syria are green at the top, white in the middle, and black at the bottom. So this is not the first time when the Syrian flag has been changed. It has been happening, but this is the latest official Syrian flag that symbolizes the identity of Syria, and this has been put up at the national capital. So the number of stars have also been changed in this particular flag. Earlier, the flag had 2 stars, but now it has 3 stars. So not only in Syria, this flag has replaced posters of Assad, but now in other countries too. This is the national official identity that has been now adopted by Syria, and in New Delhi too, the embassy has this now new Syrian flag with a different color scheme and, of course, a different rule regime in Syria.
The flag has now become widely recognized beyond Syria, with the Syrian diaspora in cities like Berlin, Istanbul, and Paris waving it as a symbol of hope and liberation. It was carried with pride by those protesting the Assad regime's brutalities. In Syria, the flag's presence in the streets became a powerful act of defiance, as people risked arrest and punishment to wave it or even display it in their homes. With the ouster of President Bashar al-Assad, this flag has officially become Syria's new national flag, a clear and final break from the regime's legacy. This marks a historic shift in both political and symbolic terms. The old flag, which represented a time of unity under Arab socialism, has been replaced by a flag that signifies the end of an era of authoritarianism and a move towards a hopeful and independent future. This shift also raises questions about the future of Syria's international relationships, with nations like India now recalibrating their diplomatic stances in light of this change in regime. As the rebel flag takes its place as the official emblem of Syria, it signals the potential for new alliances and a different future for Syria on the global stage. Bureau Report, India Today Global.